just like intercourse. Just like intercourse.
Of Bruce, Pismo, Mark D, delightfully, we say to you. So Alamo, rough nigga, Silk Road, turn bronze, turn silver, turn gold, position pose, roll with the wind, fin without the hat and J. Adventure take Thaddeus and minus the fate. For goodness sake, these putting in cake MCs are high in calories, but you know PX 90 of them shoving them blindly. Mosh pit finally unwinding, signing with white flags, stack these haters are whining, minding my own business while you tend to yours. Archive stories of these whores that we twisted on tour. Feel like a Moor, roar like the lion, soar from the thorn in the paw, pin heads to prove that I'm raw. They saw the light in the night, so queens, make me the king. Ladies, realize the truth in the songs I sing. Is it wrong for pawns to stand strong from the wing and deem me the MC child of Bruce courageously, huh?
Substantial and Marcus D, masters of artistry. Let's go, y'all. Hey. Microphone in my hand, seeking the crowd with no master. A ceremony, I'm the only guy you should ask for. Compare to homie, the phonies reply, share laughter. Don't forgetting I'm going, having wildin' in the rafters. I don't rap for other rappers or the chaps that play them, saying they want the real, but only feeling when they're exaggerating. I put the truth before the cool, ain't nothing realer than that. It's what's been missing, in fact. So I fill in the gap like double penetration. Dudes starting to sound the same like alliteration. And I'm your liberation, ain't no imitation, understudies or stunt doubles obliterating any fuddy-duddies that want the trouble.
Fuddy-duddies. Did he just rhyme fuddy-duddies? That's fucking impressive. Hello, everybody. Beam Yereper, thank you so much for the hosts. Wait, let me turn the music down. Thank you so much for being a patron hype for 18 months. I hope you enjoyed your parade, and here's your... I thought I heard vagina. And here's your royal salute. Hi. Oh, God. My neck still hurts. So I'm a little late because I actually slept after waking up at 3:45 in the morning for no reason. I actually slept. But I overslept to get here in a reasonable amount of time. So I have food, I just have not eaten it. I'm just gonna put it in my lap and I'll eat it on stream, which you know I love doing. I actually hate it. Have you been, Yara? I haven't seen you in about 1,025 years. How is everybody else doing? Thank you for being here and lurking. You're great. So quick reminders / announcements / what's going on with me before I get into the game because I'll be too distracted. I still need to call them this morning. So I still don't know what my schedule is going to be. I was hoping to have a decision 2 days ago. But people are unreliable, and you have to follow up with them to make sure that they do what they say they're going to do. Like when they say they're going to email you some information, and then they don't. Or when they say they're going to call you, and they don't. So, yeah, I was going to do that before stream this morning, but like I said, I actually slept. So yeah, this upcoming Wednesday, I don't know if I'm going to do a stream yet. If I do one, I'll have to do it early and it'll be short, so I might just not. We'll see what happens. But expect no stream, and then if you get one, you'll be happy. But that's the 11th. because I agreed to go stop in on a cat and play with him. I'm so excited. I'm so excited to go play with this cat. I also get to play with the cat this weekend. I'm also getting paid for this. Not like a ton, but I was like, it's a cat. I don't care how much you pay me, I'm gonna go play with the cat. Also, I like kind of said stuff yesterday, but I like finally sat and composed a tweet. Just talking about PAX West, and I can go into more detail with you guys because I don't have a character limit. But the gist of it is, so you know what I did at PAX. I walked around, I talked to people, made jokes, had conversations. So I'll just read you the tweet. For most PAX West, for most of it, I simply talked, joked, and engaged with lots of incredible people. No depression, anxiety, or stress-related breathing issues to speak of. I was just exuberant, confident, and silly. I finally felt like me again, and I have a feeling that it's permanent. Because it's lasted since I've gotten home. I'm still in a fucking great mood. Look at me, I'm just like sitting here like la 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 la. I'm still really tired. I'm still really tired. My voice is still all fucked up. I'm like in the background annoyed that I have to chase people down when they should just do their jobs. But like, whatever. So, this makes, if today keeps going the way I think it is, then that means that I have no more anxiety or depression, so like that's cool. So yeah, those are the main things, is like, I'm cured! I think. And I'm just gonna say I'm fucking cured, because like, why the goddamn not? And then I'm going to not stream this coming Wednesday because I'm going to play with the cat. No promises, but I might stream tomorrow because I was gone a long time and then taking off Wednesday. The whole business. Busy couple months work, we can touch normal again. Good though. How's you? Well, I suppose I just answered that. Yes, I'm settled in the new place. Everything is unpacked. I've got like my stuff from PAX, like business cards and things that I need to go through today. And I need to put my art up on the walls. But other than that, my apartment is all beautiful. I've been here, today makes exactly 1 month. I've been in this apartment for precisely 1 month. I'm a witness, you were! You still have that feeling as well? That's great. Yeah, the previous PAXs, I might have mentioned it yesterday, I don't remember if I did. Oh well. And hey Knives, hey Clutch, how are you guys doing? I have blue eyes. My eyes change color. I have no idea what color they are today, and also because the sky is... Alright, we're not going to listen to Hans Mole Man right now. I'm going to boot the game. Because we can continue talking and doing all this. But yeah, the sky is very... Well, it's cloudy right now. It's just like... It casts a bit... You see how white my hand is? But when I block the light, like... Normal human skin... No more ailments, I know. Like, super intense ones, too. I mean, when I was in therapy in New Hampshire, my therapist did say, like, I think you have acute depression. This was before I had the anxiety. Last time I spoke with her. She was like, I think you have acute depression, so it's not chronic. Like, it will go away eventually. And I was like, but what if it doesn't? Hey, Beam. Alright, really lurking now. Alright, Yara, enjoy the lurk. Thank you for the resub and for stopping by and saying hello. It's good to see you. And the host. But yes. Oh, so previous PAXs, or conventions in general, because I was really isolated in New Hampshire. I didn't have any friends out there. Just like intercourse. I don't have any friends in intercourse. Knives, thank you so much for that, host. I appreciate it. Yeah, I didn't have any friends out there, so like whenever I wasn't streaming, like that's why I developed depression, because I didn't have anyone to interact with like in a face-to-face kind of a manner. Because as much as I love streaming, it's not the same as having a conversation with someone. It's not the same like transfer of energy. I can get more into that later, but I've talked about it before. You guys, you know what I mean. Are these guys gonna attack me? I have a feeling they're gonna attack me. But yeah, so I got depression because I was isolated, and of course I'd have a fantastic time at conventions, seeing my friends, and then I would cry every single time I left. And the last time, which was PAX East, it was so bad that when I got home, I didn't like even take my jacket off. I laid on the couch and I cried and stared into space for the entire rest of the day, and we got home at like noon. It was really, really bad. So I, especially living by myself for the first time, I was pretty scared to come home, because I was convinced, like, I'm going to just die. I think I might actually just die. But instead, I've just been, like, grinning and really, really happy, and I don't feel lonely. And that's been, that holy shit. I don't know the last time that I had, like, when I'm, like, in my house, in my regular routine, I don't remember the last time I haven't felt lonely. Okay. Neat. High five. High five, guys. So yeah, that's what's been going on with me. So yeah, based on the lack of upset from coming home. I mean, of course, I wish I could be around people all the time because extrovert. That's why I think that it's a permanent change rather than just I'm riding a high. Because normally I crash immediately. The second I say goodbye to like any significant number of people, like when they're leaving, and then I leave and I just like sob. Yeah, that didn't happen. It's great! All right, let's talk to you. The Brotherhood soldier eyes you with immediate distrust, holding up a hand indicating you should stop.
Madam, your phone is ringing.
I think this is the anthropology department who I said I needed to email. 1 second. She took my email down wrong yesterday. That's why I didn't get the email. All right. But yay, I don't have to track down somebody. They're just doing the thing they said. That's great. So, hopefully I'll be able to make a decision about whether I'm going to be taking those classes, the science, forensic anthropology classes, or whether I'm going to be taking floral design. It's kind of a big decision. I don't know, mans. What state do I live in? I moved to Portland, which is not a state, but, you know, it's a big enough city that I don't worry about doxing myself. Whereas New Hampshire, I did not live in a big town, so I was like, I lived in New Hampshire. Do you like my doxing face? My non-dox face? Isn't it beautiful? Hey, MS, how are you? How in the name of my fallen brothers did you get in here? Well, I think you just answered that question, my friend. 'Cause they attack me, yeah. Wait a minute, you're the Fatebinder, aren't you? I've heard of you. You're the one that removed the Edict of Stone from the Stone Sea. People are saying you did, at least. I'll admit, I'm impressed. But you haven't really made a name for yourself until you spend time in the Old Walls. So how did you get in here anyway? I'm in a subterfuge. I usually tell the truth, but I've kind of like altered the way my character interacts with people because the game keeps pigeonholing me into killing them all, so Yeah, I knew that. No worries. That's what happens after PAX or at any convention where you're meeting. Like, I met so many more people at West than I have probably in the entirety of me meeting people at conventions. Like, this one weekend I met more people than I have in, like, 3 years. It's kind of ridiculous. I loved it. Absolutely loved it. But yeah, it's hard to keep track of what you talked about with each person. This happens to me too sometimes with media. Like, if I've seen a movie but it's been a really long time, I might not remember anything that happens, but then it happens, I'm like, oh yeah, I remember that. But like, I needed to see it happen again to remember that I knew that, if that makes any sense. Ferris nods in appreciation. That's quite impressive, but those tricks won't help you here. Tell me what you want. I need your help to find Forgebound Master Zedenya. True. Ferris smiles. You're funny, Fatebinder. Reitoman told me you can't be trusted and to keep you from getting through at all costs. So unless you've suddenly changed loyalties and you're planning on swearing fealty to Reitoman, you're not getting past me.
Just like intercourse.
You're not getting past me, baby. You're only getting into me. Wink wonk. Deva, thank you so much for the host. I appreciate it. Let's see if I can lie again. I don't give a shit. Why didn't you say so earlier? He hands you a strange-looking object with a sigil. It's probably a keystone or something. Okay, thanks. Torch key, keystone, whatever, same shit. So how's everyone doing? Man alive, I'm just a happy little bean. I'm just me. Sins! I love your face. Thank you so much for being a patron of the hype for 16 months. I hope you enjoyed your parade, and here is your royal salute. How are you doing today, darling? Still caffeinating?
Maybe I found something.
I did not make tea today.
If not.
I didn't mean for that all to go in there. Actually. Okay. There's no exclamation point hype in here.
Interesting.
We make our own hype. Ooh. Banecaller's Manteau. Gray's Deflection. Interesting.
On it.
I probably won't put that on. I think I like what I have going on just fine. It's no worries. I'm just teasing. You can type whatever you want. yeah, sometimes, like, I spent a lot of time in somebody else's chat, and to add a quote, you would go quote space add, and, like, the syntax was entirely different. Don't mind me. The syntax was entirely different. And then the next time I was in my chat, you'd think I know how to do stuff in my own chat, and I, like, typed everything wrong. It totally happens. Tease me all you want, Lecta. Nothing will happen. I won't murder you. Works closed in advance of the storm. So I'm all about the organizing life today. Ooh, organizing. The crystal in the beacon shimmers softly as you bring it a piece of pie. Ooh, we had amazing pie at PAX West. We went to this place called Pie Box. They have fancy cocktails and really good pie. I had they had like a key lime martini, which I had a sip of. I was on water at that point. I think I got chicken pot pie? No, I got quiche Lorraine. I did try some of the chicken pot pie, though. We were all, like, sharing stuff. It was really... Their strawberry rhubarb was good. Yeah, it was just, like, a cute little place, and they were playing good music, and I was around new friends! Ah! I'm all excited again. Oh, it was so good. Oh, shit, man. I used to be like this all the time, and now I get to be like this all the time. Just energy, 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 energy. Like, yeah, I'm still fucking tired because my body was like, it's 3:43 in the morning, get up, get up. And I was like, no. Oh, hell yeah, man. Also, what does this one do? Alright, so this goes to someplace else. This is the one we just opened. But you know me, it's a little secret room. I gotta go in here first.
Maybe I found something. Or maybe I've not.
Shredfearn. Is that how you say your name? Hello and welcome. A dedicated sweet and savory pie shop would be your dream. Yeah, right? And the slices weren't terribly big. So if you wanted to get both, it's not like... Because normally me... I don't need, like, a whole lot of food,
Hi.
so, like, I'll eat my meal, and then, even though I want dessert, I'm like, I'm too full. Like, I need an extra, like, 10, 20 minutes, and then I'll eat dessert. But, like, right after I finish a really big meal, I'm like, Like, I can eat it, but do I want to force myself to eat it? Not particularly. Playing Tetris and couldn't say earlier, but I'll be in my bunk. From what it was definitely whatever I said to Deva. I just don't remember what exactly that was. Ooh, I should rest. Because 2 of my people have wounds. And also there is...
Yes.
a spot with camping supplies literally right over there. Fern, okay. Fern.
I got it.
Shit, Fern. Hey, Wraith Dagger, what's up, man? Are you going to the next PAX South? I'm considering it. I don't know what my schedule will be. Like I mentioned earlier, I'm trying to decide, what classes am I taking? If I get a job, like, that'll dictate stuff. So my answer is I would like to, but question mark. Question mark. I'm going to TwitchCon, like, there's no question about that. That one's all set. I will never not go to TwitchCon. I'm sorry for eating on stream. I know you guys don't care, but you know I don't like it. What's up here? Okay. So there's 2 places for the touchstone. I just want to explore the rest of the room before I try to open things up. And there's a clicky over here. Alright. I bet this extends across. May go depending on what's going on in your life as well. That's the way, isn't it? So far there's been nothing attacking us. Which is fine.
Can't do that.
And I enjoy, but also it makes me a little nervous. Alright, Clutch, it was good to see you. Hope you have a wonderful day. Thanks so much for stopping by. And we'll see you another time. Okay. So I could go transition to another area. I'm gonna come back down and touch these things. Wink wonk. Gotta touch them. Touch the things.
I love penis vagina.
Why does it work now? I couldn't get it to work this morning. Alright. Well, whatever, I suppose. Was that lit up before? I don't know that it was. Ooh, it's using my old ones. Cool. Okay. This must be new. I'm trying to eat as fast as I can. I'm sorry, guys. I like to talk too much. That's why I don't like to eat on stream. Because I can't eat with my... I can't eat with my mouth full. I can't talk with my mouth full. Research. Poison recipe. Cool. Are you going to explode at me? You look like exploders.
Ah, got it.
We have this already. But I will put it in...
I'm not here to make 4 hours. Pity you won't enjoy this as much as I do.
Good work. Always I'm doing as Alpha asks.
Aye,
Look at her, she's freaking out.
I got it. Bleed out, you little shit.
Take that!
Oh my. Yeah.
Aye.
Alright. Breakfast done. And I guess since I'm actually sleeping past 5 in the morning, I will set my alarm tomorrow. Oh, if I decide to stream. I guess it's Friday. Whatever. Whatever.
On it.
Listen, I don't know what day
On
it
it.
is. What do you expect when you come here? That I know things? Psh. In case I don't end up streaming, because I still have to clean my apartment, I was just like, I was enjoying not doing anything yesterday. I was just chilling. I did go for a run though, and I did better than I did the time before, so like that was cool. I didn't break any of my records though. I'm a very inconsistent runner. I would like to get more consistent, and now that I don't live in a place that's super fucking sketchy, I have a lot more freedom. Like, I think I'm comfortable enough that I wouldn't, like, I would go outside at night here by myself. And that's what I used to do when I lived in New York.
I'll tear your skeleton out by your ass.
Skeleton. I keep the whole game. I've been trying to figure out what the fuck she's saying.
I'll tear your skeleton out by your ass.
It sounds like scouting.
Strong strike. Good. Still aches.
I got it.
It is today. Yeah, so I went for a run, and I'm hoping that I can be more consistent. I like running. Thank you for the follow, and welcome to the core. We're gonna do a funk dance to welcome you on in here.
Pity you won't enjoy this as much as I do.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Uh-huh.
Take that!
I'm gonna turn the sound effects down again. Okay, I'm not trying to... I don't want to turn the voices down though, because it's voices for everything. Not just combat voices. I wish there was one for combat voices versus like speaking voices. Cause like, bitch, you yelling.
Can't do that.
Okie dokie. Wait, what's that? Oh, how do I get in there? Lantry still can't quite use... Oh, he's very close. Maybe by the time I figure out how to get in there, we will be able to... You know what, let me try something. Because it only gave me the option to touch this one. Fuck. I don't see anything to turn that into stairs. But yeah, his next level, he'll be able to read those glowies on the wall. He will be a wall glowy boy. Don't know why. Do you not enjoy it? I'm really bad at Tetris, but like what little I've played of it, I like it. I prefer Dr. Mario. Actually, do I still have Dr. Mario? I think the only one that was lost was, wait, where the fuck? Oh shit, just kidding. They're so close, yet so far. I have Pokemon Gold that isn't mine. Fred gave this to me, but the battery needs to be replaced, so you can't save the game. If you turn the Game Boy off, you lose your save file. And I've got Frogger 2. Yep, here's Dr. Mario. I'm gonna play some of that later. And Alleyway, and I think the one that's in the Game Boy. Whoa! Whoa! Whoa, what? Whoa! Daedalian Opus is the one that's in here. Here's my Game Boy. My dad got this for me along with Pokemon Yellow, but my dog chewed up the cartridge, so I never got to play that much of it. We also had the original, like, gray one, but that's at my dad's house. Because that was not mine. Like, this one was my personal one. But, like, my mom used the Game Boy more than anyone. She loved Tetris. Like, I have vivid memories of her curled up on the couch, just, like, fucking playing Tetris, man. That was a frequent pose for my mom. Like, with her legs tucked up under her, on the couch, either reading a book. Reading a book was more frequent than playing Tetris, but I still remember it. Depicts the sigils of Old Wall's torch keys. Okay. I don't quite see how that helps us. There are many more passageways and rooms within sight, but beyond reach. Yes, I know, and it's frustrating. Citron. So that opens that one. I'm assuming this does this door? Yeah. Intuition. Yeah, Dr. Mario is more my jam. It's that room that I wanted to get into. Who's that? Bruiser. Oh, so I don't have to kill them. Because we pledged to Raytomon, so, you know, cool. Kill it. Kill it. Bishop, kill it. Alrighty. Least in the most first and normal and it's brutal. Nice. One of the mercenaries steps forward, struggling to stand. Whoever you are, thank you. We had better chances when our numbers were greater, but things began to descend once the Bane ambushed us. What are you doing here? He winces again after discovering a new wound in his leg. We entered into the old walls with Reitoman, but we were quickly separated and our ranks broken by the Bane. Reitoman pressed forward, told us to fight back the Bane and regroup once they had been defeated. His face begins to drain of color, but they never stopped. Wave after wave for hours, they never stopped. The mercenary begins to take inventory of the company. Did Reitoman send you to rescue us? He never had any intention of coming back for you. Yes, give me favor. A streak of anger flashes across his face before it quickly subsides to despair as the truth sets in. We had our doubts when we entered into the old walls, and only a handful of Brotherhood were given torch keys. As you can tell, we were not among them. The mercenary nods to his companions. They grab what they can and begin to shuffle off. We'll be heading back to camp. We've had enough of this shithole for one day. Reitoman can rot here for all I care.
More
Let him rot!
to the body.
Rotting, rotting, rotting! Looking at a comment beam just reminded me I wanted to talk about a game that just released from Kit Fox. You guys know I'm a big fan of Kit Fox. They did Moon Hunters, The Shrouded Isle. They have Boyfriend Dungeon coming out. But they also just released...
On it.
I think they're also working on Dwarf Fortress.
Will rend to pieces.
Look at that.
They also have Fit for a King that's coming out. I know I posted about it on Discord. Basically, you're Henry VIII, and you can, like, kill and marry everything. And it just came out, and I'm so excited.
Get your corpse.
I have so many other games to
Tear
play,
your
so, like,
ass.
I really shouldn't buy it right this second.
See
but-
that? I'm not entirely useless.
Also, Tribes of Midgard.
I'll tear your skeleton out by your ass.
The beta, they have another beta going. It's an open beta, so anyone can play.
Better, faster, and stronger.
But yeah, I've wanted to check out the game since I saw it at East, but every time they were doing an alpha or a beta, I was busy. I was like gone or like doing something else that was important or sick or I missed it every time. So this weekend I can maybe actually try it out. And for those of you who stream, you are free to stream the game as well. But yeah, so maybe I'll try that this weekend. Do you guys have any plans? Weekend plans? I know for most people Thursday is not the weekend, but why wouldn't you go around the beach?
Good. Still aches.
But since I normally stream Sunday through Thursday, Friday is my weekend. Okay.
Aye.
So yeah, I'm very excited for those games coming out. And I'm tempted to
See that?
take care of it. Oh yeah, and she leveled. Alrighty. Give you that accuracy. Duelist, sweeping death. Save. And then we might go down Skirmisher next time, but we'll have to see. Finders Keepers. We're just... These are the only quests we have. Hide completed quest. How about that? There weren't that many before, so I didn't mind. But now I'm like, there's too much here.
Found something.
Oh, there's also this room that I didn't complete, but whatever. We'll go everywhere, don't you worry. I like to go everywhere, see everything, go in every corner, loot every box. You knew. I have a feeling this will retract and this will open? Ah, just open. Okay. Apprentice Garrick. Aw, Garrick.
Curious.
It's not how he spells it, but that's how we say it. The bloody, dirt-smeared man cries out when he sees you. Thank the Forge Tender you found me. We have to get out of here before the Scourges come back, or the Brotherhood. I'm not sure which scares me more. What are you doing here? I was searching the area near the Old Wall's entrance for unique metals or runes I could use in my crafting. I'm trying to advance to the next level of my apprenticeship. Impressing Forge Masters is much harder than it sounds, and Master Lohara is especially demanding. You really need to stand out, and I thought this was my chance. I didn't even know the Bronze Brotherhood were here until some of them showed up. I grabbed a discarded helmet and tried to blend in until I could get away. Their leader thought I was a soldier who got stuck away from his post, so he demanded that I return to my duties. I was scared, so I followed my orders and went inside. As soon as I could get out of sight, I started running to find a way out. There's supposed to be a path to Lethian's Crossing somewhere. Oh, cool. He shakes his head. But that could just be a story. Of course, I got turned around and couldn't find my way back. I barricaded myself in here to keep away from the Bronze Brotherhood patrols and the Scourges roaming around. If you hadn't shown up, it would have only been a matter of time before something found me. What can you tell me? She's strict, but she makes things get done quickly and efficiently. And like I said, she's also impossible to impress. I figured if I could find something here to enhance my work, she'd have to notice me. Now all I'm going to get is a lecture. He looks around, a forlorn expression on his face. That is, if I get out of here alive. No one has ever heard the word. Don't you know it's illegal? I know this doesn't look good, but I was hoping someone would look the other way since I'm doing it all for the sake of my work. No one stopped me on my way here. I haven't hurt anyone but myself, so there's no problem, right? Let's just keep this between us, eh? Sometimes I forget that you Fatebinders are beholden to Kairos' law. Of course, if I get out of here, I won't mention it to anyone. I want you to disguise yourself. I was committed to finding this. It was still feeling noisy. But you're right, the disguise is a better choice. He grimaces, shaking his fist in frustration. It wasn't smart of me to let go of it. I know. I haven't been thinking straight. It's been moment-to-moment struggle to stay here, to stay alive in this cursed place. I'm not sure I can find the gear I left behind, but I have heard the Brotherhood running through these halls. I'm certain there must be at least one around here that isn't in need of his armor anymore. Okay. Doobadoo-top. Oh, find him a disguise? Okay. Cute. I really do like side quests. I know I said I wasn't going to do any, but, you know. You know me, I can't fucking help myself.
On the lookout.
I just want her to use her special. Leaping Death!
Again? We'll fight better next time.
Hey Ganon, what's up? Looking forward to Boyfriend Dungeon? Yeah. I pre-ordered Boyfriend Dungeon.
I know my own strength.
You know, I played all their other games and really... Why are you so loud? I played all their other games and really liked them. Oh shit! You went down, I didn't even realize.
Pity you.
Did I click the wrong thing? I said get her up.
That's how it's fucking. Did I always have this much blood? Flawless.
Haha. Saved.
That's how it's done.
I was not paying nearly enough attention there. Whoops. Lantry leveled. Ability and spell cooldown. Hell yeah. And we are getting Voice of Ages. Because that glowy thing that was on the wall that we still haven't found a way to requires that he has that. Are there more skeletons with asses here? Rubby! Rubby! The newly clear impression of the carved rune. I believe this has something to do with the symbol on the floor of the spire. Oh. Well, I already did all the spires because I'm a fucking badass bitch.
Trouble is afoot.
Trouble,
I'll
yeah,
be
trouble
feeling that
now.
one for a bit.
Oh, trouble, have a brown, brown.
Right.
Okay. What does that other one do? Get us in there? Alright. Okay. Never
Yes.
mind. I guess we just gotta go forward.
Ain't that a...
What? How? You didn't touch it. That's bullshit. We were specifically not on it. Bullshit. Alright. Well, that was fast enough. Let's go give him his armor so he can get the fuck out. A peace. Alrighty. Here you go, boy. Why not? I found that armor you needed. By the fires in the forge. That is fantastic news. I can finally leave this place. Thank you. I'll make sure the forge-bound know you helped me escape. I still don't even have a single rank of favor with them. The whole game. I try to be nice to everyone. Return to Lohara. I did not remember...
Sorry, I can't.
Okay, I guess that's just a new quest. I have no idea how to get in there. So there's 2 rooms we have not been able to get into yet. Tez perplexing.
More tallies to the body count.
I'll tear your skeleton out by your ass. I know my own strength.
Explode! Little wisp.
Pay attention, kids. You
You're
might
gonna
learn
fall
something.
to the ground, your lights will be snuffed out. It's gonna be great for me. I'm gonna loot your corpse.
Another bat.
Another.
I'm starting to think we're bad at making friends.
So yeah, if anyone wants to try out Transit Midgard with me this weekend, I might be doing that. As I said before, I just like jumped back in topics there.
Take that!
But as I said before, it is open beta. Ooh, you have seen this symbol repeated with remarkable consistency throughout this place. Since research of old walls has been forbidden, it's likely that the symbol's meaning has been lost to history. has been lost to history. Okay, what's opening? Here. Played in a couple of tests. I wanted to, I just was gone every time they had a thing. It's like it's available for 2 days. A portion of an unknown sigil has been recorded on this scroll. The charcoal imprint is rough and incomplete despite the full design. Leaving the full design a mystery for now. Take it.
Yes.
Research. Magic sigil. There's a place to transition into another location. It really bothers me leaving stuff undiscovered. I'm hoping we find other stuff and we can go back. So there's the first area, there was a touchstone and a room. And then there were like little rooms and basically everywhere. They're everywhere. That was bothering me, knowing that I had 2 stacks of the same gem. It can't be. Oh, actually, also... 2. Here, have this. You're my beefy lady. Oh. Okay, guys, we found the plot. I've located it. It's the plot. And I have not saved, so if I fuck up here... Reitoman stands before a rolling ball of blue energy, his head seeming to bend and fold as light and shadow fight across his face. He wears an expression of pure ecstasy that immediately fades when the bridge retracts. Who interrupts me? He turns and sees you, his expression now one of fury. No! His voice contains equal amounts of authority and petulance. You cannot be here! This is for me, and I will not have you ruin it. How did you make it all the way through? You don't know the secrets of the old walls. One of his men hands him something small and green, and he slips it in his pocket. You are incredibly tenacious, I'll give you that, but that ends now. You do not belong here. He stomps his foot, its dry slap echoing through the enormous room, reverberating back in a quick patter. You do not belong here! His men involuntarily step back from his sudden rage. Just as quickly as it came, his rage subsides and he smiles. It doesn't quite reach his eyes. But I might as well be yelling curses at the encroaching darkness for all the good it will do me to admonish you. You'll never leave Brotherhood affairs alone. Never keep out of something you have no business in. Still, I will applaud you. I never expected you to get this far. But since you clearly have no plans on giving me some peace, you might as well stay for the main course, and trust me, they can't wait to sink their teeth in. Anything you'd like to say before you turn apart? Why? Why'd you do this? They told me to. Reitoman points at the glowing sphere and all of the stone structures built into the walls. Once they start killing, they don't really discriminate. Flesh to rend is flesh to rend, you see. He taps his helmet. So this will ensure my safety. With the helmet, I can drive them back. They will give me the glory, the chance to have Lethian's Crossing as mine alone. He laughs, the sound eerily echoing back in the large chamber. Why Zidenya? To rebuild. We will need a master of the forge, and who better to take that role than the master of all forges? You are absolutely insane if you think I will ever work with you. Better yet, why don't you come over here and we will discuss our plans for rebuilding. Reitoman grimaces and touches the purple mark under his eye. I'm going to point to the hey, I wounded you. All you gave me was a mere scratch. Certainly nothing to be concerned about. Your little stunt did nothing but make my inevitable triumph feel all the more glorious. So what is in there? A havoc. Uh-oh. Reitoman whispers the word in the throes of a renewed ecstasy. A maniacal glint shining in his eyes that grows and ebbs in intensity as the light undulates over his face. Let Kairos send his forces. They won't win. I will raise Lethean's crossing before I let him have it, before I let you stop me. He looks at you, dangerously manic light in his eyes. This is my city! I found a lost sage. A subdued glee punctuates his words. He seems strangely agitated, as if he wants to say all the words at once, but is also fighting with himself to keep from saying them. He told me all about it. He sings such beautiful songs for me. I'm gonna lure him? What happened? Rachel eyes narrow. I'm on the verge of having everything handed to me, only to watch you walk in with the intention of taking it from me, and you begrudge me my emotions? I think I will particularly enjoy watching you die. His face grows red. You will not take this from me, he shouts. Lethean's crossing is mine! They told me no one would believe me. They told me I would have to stand alone against the armies. I knew you were all against me. Only the Bane had given me the guidance I need. What'd you do with the sage? Waves a hand dismissively. Oh, we intercepted him carrying a stack of books. I don't know where he was going, but who better than a sage to ask about local history? He smiles, glancing to his side, subconsciously licking his upper lip. He told me everything I needed to know to access this place. Any chance you'll give me that torch key? Don't you think they'll kill you? Of course they won't. The Bane be praised I have this helmet with their name in it. When I walked in wearing it, the prison shook. This will work. It is their will. Do you know how to release it, though? Of course! He shouts and stomps his feet again. He shakes his head at you, as if the answer is the most obvious thing in the world. My special sage told me everything. He was very knowledgeable about the old walls in this particular region, and the rumors of a key that could unleash the Bane. He didn't want to tell me. I could tell he wanted Kairos to have Lethean's crossing, but I showed him how wrong that kind of thinking can be. He bites the tip of his thumb, lost in thought. For a moment you'd think he might have forgotten you were in the same room. Then he breaks his silence. He mentioned something about crystals and the 4 points of a compass, but it escapes me now. Frankly, he was singing so loudly that it didn't seem important at the time. What do you mean? Reitoman twiddles his fingers madly against the sides of his head as he tries to remember. It had to do with unlocking the old walls. He found the clue in an archive somewhere, said something about a compass. Ah! He fishes into his pocket and produces a torn scrap of vellum. He drew me a diagram. He unfolds the scrap and looks at it with a frown. Of course, this is useless. Torn. You can't read it if it's not all there. He shakes the scrap around. Useless! Gimme. He mumbles to himself, scratching his head, looking back and forth between you and the scrap. Finally, he relents, throwing it in your direction. I can't read it anyway, so it's no use of me. Take it. Can I have the torch key, too? He smiles, twisting to the side so the pocket is out of sight behind him. Tricky, tricky, tricky. You are far too observant for your own good. By the Bane, you are a nuisance. Give me the crystal, now, or I will take it from you. You're welcome to try and take it, but I'm the savior of the Bronze Brotherhood, and your accolades are dust to be trampled under my boot. I was going to watch you torn apart by the Bane, but I see now that it is my job. They want me to make you their first sacrifice.
Look at that.
We gon' fuck you up, my dude. We gon' fuck you up.
This isn't working.
There's nothing.
Stop.
It'll take more than that.
We win. Rachel sinks to his knees, coughing. He looks up at you, bloodshot eyes wet with tears. How? How could this happen? I need that helmet, but I don't need you. I don't mind killing him, but after all of the people the game made me kill, this is the guy that I would kill, like, and have no qualms. But I guess to make up for the others, you must agree, What? His words are barely louder than a breath, and you have to strain to hear him. You've already stolen my dreams. What more do you want? You can take the Forge-bound Master? Hell no. Give me Magebane Helm and forget about Zedenya. Leave and never return to the crossing. Wrath! I also gained favor, though. How can I refuse? I no longer have a home. I will find my place somewhere else. Extend the bridge and I will go. He holds out his hands, several objects in them. Take these. Perhaps they will be of better use to you. Give me your shit, boy. Oh. He just poofed over there. Extend the bridge. I'm assuming with the green one? No? Alright. I think we might have... First of all. Foist of all. Nullifying. 50... Plus 50 defense against spells? Holy butt snacks. Less defection, longer recovery, but, like, whatever.
This'll be fun.
And this is better for her. Cool. Cool. Is this leather? No. It's heavy armor. Light leather boots. No good for me. Nobleman's braces. Are these better? No. This can go in here. What is ethereal? Grace deflection. Regen. Lore and stuff. Regen. You know what? I'll do that. Bum, ba-da-da. I'm gonna sell that one because I don't feel like we need it. She's got extra quickness. Extra stuff, parrying. Regent's Pride. We have so many artifacts now. Holy cannoli macaroni butts. Have you ever seen the butt of a macaroni? Guys, I don't know. You ever just, like, say things and you're like... What? What did I say? Oh yeah, I was looking in here for a reason. I got distracted. Sunset Spire. Combined with the first two parchment pieces you found, you can see a crudely drawn row sigil in the center, citron in the upper left, ameth in the right. So, yellow, purple, red in the middle, and then that leaves blue, I suppose. Okay. No? Okay. Aha! So that door is open. I'm not entirely sure how
I
that
got
helps
it.
me.
Curious.
Ooh. Blackened Iron Choker. Plus damage minus health? No thanks. I mean, I'll take it to take it. Yeah, I had a feeling we were gonna release the thingy anyway. Alright, this is going to be a really difficult fight.
Softly in shadow. Strike
Oh shit, they've got ads. We're gonna ignore those.
You won't.
We're going to ignore those. I want you to
Enjoy
touch
this
with
as
might.
much as I do.
We're going to use all of our special stuff. So we're going to do
All
our
right,
special
let's do this.
Jordana and Verse stuff. Pop, 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 pop. And who else has special one-time thingies? What is this again? Raise the Dauntless high, stun all nearby. You do it.
I'll be filling that one for a bit.
Alright, take advantage of it being stunned. Alright, it's no longer stunned. Cool, cool. Do you have an artifact? What's this? Dramatically slows the enemies in a targeted area. We killed it! Hell yeah, dude. Alright, now we just gotta worry about these ones. Let's do this one.
Another scar? Fine.
Oh no! Kill it, kill it! Oh my god!
Too old for this.
What the hell? Alright, let's quicken.
Flawless.
Why the fuck? It got back up. I thought it was dead.
I see you there.
Come on. Alright, who else has special shit? We've used your special stuff. What's this? Chromatic arrow. Fire a brilliant arrow. All enemies in its path take damage and are blinded. Yeah, I don't want her to switch weapons. How about... You don't have any artifacts? It's fine. Disembowel it. That'll help. And you... Yes! Okay, now we killed it. It jebaited me. It jebaited me. Oh shit. All the Bane are gone now. Cool. That's fucking sweet. Recipe for greater healing potion and a diamond. Love it.
Aye.
So how do I get over to her now? Touch? It's yellow. Oh, is there another glowy? Well, he's certainly eager.
Aye.
Can I? Yeah, we're gonna go over to you. Okay, extend the bridge. We did not get to go in those other rooms, I think. Oh! Wait, have I been here? I've been here! I've been here before! I was like, why is this discovered already? This goes to Lethian's Crossing. Cool. That's very neat. Dad, 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 fuck dad, dad. How you doing? Dad, 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 dad. Kill her? Why? No, free her. Why the fuck would I kill her? It's a weird option. She rubs the lump on her head. Diabolical ass. He knew he was no match for me on his own. She bows to you. Thank you. You have the gratitude of the Forge-bound. I don't like either of these. Your fate's no concern for me? Simply needed the helm? I mean, or I can kill her. How about just like, can I keep the helm? Favor? Xenia's eyes widen and she nods. As you wish, Fatebinder. Hope we do not cross paths again. Alright. Prepare thine buttocks, for in 3 weeks it shall be hugged. Oh, I'm ready.
I'll take a look. How hard could it be?
That? girl. Recovery is worse, but it's better DPS. And it doesn't have conjure storm clouds overhead. Fucking A, dude. That's cool. One resolve, 100% precision. Ho 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 ho. Ho 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 ho. Look how beefy! Hell yeah. Oh, I'm so excited. That is baller. Baller. Shot color. Baller shot color! Alright, Bronze Brotherhood hates me but loves me. Forgebound just fucking love me. And Return to Blood and Mark. Alright. Other than hugging my butt, do you have any other... We can always come back later. I know I just got the key and I could probably open up more stuff, but like I feel like we're powerful enough. I just want to finish the game. Let's go. Let's fucking do it. I'm gonna go back to Lohara, the Forgebound Master, and complete that quest. Do you have any other TwitchCon plans other than hugging my butt? Ooh! I just got a 0, only butt hugging. Just plan on hugging that butt. Alright, let's come over here. Oh, cutscene, never mind. Fatebinder. It's good to see you alive. With all the commotion coming from inside the old walls, Eldian was beginning to worry about you. He sent me to find you should you return to Lethian's Crossing. Without a garrison here to protect us, the noises were disconcerting to say the least. Everyone here will sleep a little better knowing you have returned to us safely. The challenges of the old walls could never keep me from protecting Lethian's Crossing. Or, in the wise words of Christy from... what's that game? I have it. Aha. Christy from Dead or Alive 3. Yotsatsu. There she is. Did you guys know that Aerosmith did a song for this game? Original soundtrack plus songs performed by Aerosmith. There's 3 songs in here by Aerosmith. Oh god, this game still looks beautiful. I booted it up, well I guess now it was years ago, but I booted it up in college, and it's still just so gorgeous. This was the first, and remember when they used to put like really beefy books in here? Like look how thick. It's like good cardstock too. Aw, I missed that controller. The original Xbox controller. I'm just trying to find a picture of Christy that's bigger. I used to play Kasumi. My dad played Hitomi. With a little bit of Brad Wong, he was the drunken master. Where is she? I also liked Li Feng's outfit. There's Christy. And you get like nationality, gender, birthday. She likes tomato juice, you guys. I never knew that. But it has a list of her moves and stuff, and her little like background story. And there you go. There's Aerosmith right in the game thing. Anyway, I'll stop looking at Dead or Alive 3. But this was one of 2 games that my dad bought when he bought the original Xbox for himself. The other one was Munch's Odyssey, which is also on the shelf right there next to me, which I played on stream, the Steam version. Get in, find people, drink, throw people in the air, repeat. Sounds good. Dead or Alive is a great fighting game. Yeah, I mean, I didn't really play a whole lot, but I enjoyed it. Hey Simon, how's it going? We're grateful for your protection. He bows deeply and runs off. Goodbye.
I got it.
Time to sell stuff. Because we have a lot of junk in here. Show me what you have for sale. I wanna sell all my shit. Oh wait, no, I like to keep these. Just kidding. Bam, 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 bam. Selling that one because it's a duplicate. Bam, bam, bam. And boom, ba-doom, 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 ba-doom. Do 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 do. Habba dabba dabba bum. Habba dibba 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 dibba. Okay. Plop that in here, plop that in here. We don't have anyone who can use this. Primary is empty. Secondary, you gonna use this shit, baby, just cuz. Cuz why not? How good is she with two-handed weapons? Not so hot. Well, he's worse. Okay, none of us are good at that shit. Magebane Helm likes me. Tempest. Oh god, I'm so excited for Tempest. Not too great, but I'm here, no longer at work. Well, those are both wonderful things. Just go to the hospital, see if they have my meds. Because why use a phone if no one will answer? MS, I'm so sorry. That's really frustrating. But I hope that your journey is swift and smooth and that they have your meds for you. They gotta take care of our precious treasure. Or I will fight them. I will fight them like the glorious meerkat I am. They will die like scorpions. Yeah, I hope they have the meds for you, and we'll see you another time. Thank you for being here and hanging out. When do I get in? I don't know.
Yes.
You asking me stuff like I have knowledge of things, like I have a memory. I don't remember stuff. What are you, nuts? Alright, Lohara. Love me! Actually, I'm going to save the game we haven't saved all day. Jacksterity, hello and welcome. How are you doing today? You have returned. Lohara turns to face you, her body covered head to toe in charred hues, chest rising and falling under the strain of labored breathing. There is always more demand for iron than there is time in the day. She removes a set of heavy canvas gloves and balls her fists, the joints of her fingers crackling in unison. How may I be of assistance? I found Apprentice Garrick. So normally, I would help her out because side quests, and also I like her as a character, but I don't want to do any side quests. I want to finish the game. I've already spoken to him. The young weasel thought he could find rare metals in the old walls, did he? I'm more impressed that he returned with his life than anything he might have found. Thanks for your hard work. Fatebinder, you deserve a reward at least. Okay, love you too, bye! We're very close to the next rank, though. How is this game? Just got Humble Bundle that had it. So if you like tactical strategy games, isometric RPGs, stuff like Baldur's Gate, Icewind Dale, Divinity Original Sin, Pillars of Eternity, then you will enjoy the game. I really liked it. I've had some problems with it. due to the path that I took in the game, I felt like there was I felt like the second half of the game I was a little bit more constrained as to what I was allowed to do, and I don't know if that's solely because of how things shook out or because of how I wanted to roleplay my character. So I got a little frustrated, but I'm over it. Haven't done Pillars or this one. How about Divinity? Divinity is ho 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 ho. I jizz in my pants. Sonata Arctica? Favorite band comes out tomorrow. Oh, awesome! The only reason September 5th means anything to me is because I've now been in my apartment for a month. Been playing some of 1 and some of 2. Oh! So you're doing a little dual action. I like to play things in order, even if they aren't directly, like, related. Yes, I did both of them. What about Jizz?
You'd just see my feet and be like, I gotta just gleh, 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 gleh.
Did you expect anything less, Puck Dad? Okay. Trying to figure out good party compositions. I think I just took people who complemented my other characters. So like in the second one, what did I play? Whatever my class was, I didn't take one of the characters in my party specifically because we had the same abilities. But otherwise, I just picked them based on who I liked best. Kind of want to beat all of one first. I would recommend that. It's obviously not required. Having played both, like you can just hop into 2 and play it, and that's fine. But 'tis unnecessary. Alright, back to Ashweald. But yeah, I loved the first Divinity. I think I had over 100 hours in the game on one playthrough. I'd have to look it up on how long to beat. Which also, if you're ever curious, the games that I am planning to play on stream, there's a list down below, as well as a list of games that I have already played.
Oh, look! I love it!
Jacksterity, welcome to the court of the hype. Oh, welcome. We're doing a dance to welcome you on into the court of the hype. Ha 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 ha. My lyrics suck today. Boop doo. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Dun, 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 dun. Let's see, Divinity. I'm just curious. So, Divinity Original Sin, the first one, which was significantly smaller of a game, I clocked in at 4 minutes shy of 133 hours. Do you think I liked the game a little bit? I think the average main plus extras time was 84 hours, 13 minutes. So you can tell I kind of liked the game a little bit. And then Original Sin 2, I had 211 hours. Puck Dad! My very first patron of the hype. Thank you for being a patron for 22 months. I hope you enjoyed your parade, and here is your royal salute. Thank you, Puck Dad. Yeah, I think the only game I just thought about it, I want to take Reigns Her Majesty off of the to be played list. Simply because we played the other one, and I liked it, but it was just a lot of reading. Like, it was hard on my voice, and yeah, I'm just going to put it on my custom tab, because I still plan on playing it, but I don't need to stream it. So I just changed that. Anyway, we still have a lot of games in our backlog. We've got 17 games still in our backlog. I'm excited. I'm excited to move on to a different game because as much as I've been enjoying this one, I also want to see other shit. Glad to have come along. I was just looking at different games on Steam store pages of the games I got from Humble. Pulled this game on Twitch and found you. Well, hello! I'm glad you stumbled on in here as well. Yeah, I haven't played 2 of Infinity, or Pillars of Eternity either, because I don't own it. Hey, Wormy, what's up? Hey, Jolty. Oh my god, those toes! Look at you sticking those toes in our face! I love it. Oh, this is just for you, Jolty. Ready?
You'd just see my feet and be like, I gotta just gleh, 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 gleh.
Yeah, just see those toes, man.
On it.
Hey, Bear. What's going on? Toes and feet. Feet and toes. But why toes? I don't know. Jolty, why toes? Toes. So I'm toes because Jolty. Toes are bros, and they all deserve love. I love you so much. There you go. Immortalized forever. Why toes? Well, let me tell you. Aw, that's cute. She's to sing lullabies with toes, that's cute. The shadows in the Weald stretch and stir, silently shuddering like trees whipped in the wind as Blood-and-Mark emerges from the dark depths. He circles you quietly, slowing, studying you like a strange specimen. Eyes alight with amusement, he clearly takes note of the powerful aura you emanate.
That aura looks good on you. The
Oh,
mage vein,
thanks.
I mean. Its iron smells of charred scourge. Fascinating bit of work those forge-bound make. With it, you'll have little to fear in the old walls. Though, to be absolutely sure, I should probably test it for you. Here, I'll simply pop into the old walls, give it a quick run, and be back before you can say glory to Kairos. So hand it over, kid.
I want to headbutt him. We're going to be Sadie the Goat. You know how I loved being Sadie the Goat. I'm actually not going to be Sadie the Goat this year. I've got to come up with a different costume. But for now, Jordana's going to be Sadie the Goat. She's going to headbutt him. Gained favor and renown and athletics. For once, you catch the Archon off guard, landing a solid whack point blank in his face. Bones crack beneath the hard iron of your helm and blood gushes from the assassin's nose as he both swears and laughs.
You think you're funny. But I'd advise you not to test my patience right now.
Oh, come on. You loved it. He waits, arms crossed, scowls and sneers, but when it becomes apparent you're not going to hand the helm over, he sullenly relents.
Fine. Be a little shit about it. For the sake of our, let's call it a working relationship, I'll pretend you're still my favorite little protege.
Yeah, I love that pretty much everything in that game is voice acted. That's the other reason. So the games I'm going to play next, and I know I keep saying it, but A, I'm excited, and B, I like to keep you guys apprised of what I'm doing, will either be Moonlighter, which I'm leaning towards, Healer's Quest, or Need Deep. I made sure to pick something that wasn't a strategy game, and something that was fully voiced so that I can rest. Because my voice is still a little fucked up from PAX, but well worth it. This game has voice acting, but not as frequently as I would prefer.
I guess I can't fault you for acquiring some of my more deplorable traits. Regardless, we have more important matters to consider. I'll admit, I'm surprised. After such great efforts building trust, you chose, or perhaps cannot help but follow, the solitary path.
Yeah, because I want to break with Kairos. That's been my thing the whole game.
I've seen what you can do. You are no mere wild talent. You are something far more unusual, and more dangerous. The other Archons will fear you, envy you, hate you in almost every manner.
I'm dangerous. Do meerkats hiss? Do they hiss? I actually don't know what sounds meerkats make.
It should come as no surprise that Graven Ash, Archon of War, views you as a nail in need of hammering.
Wink wonk.
He's ordered the Disfavor to destroy you. They are on the march as we speak.
Hammer me, Graven Ash! Hammer me, daddy! So they're attacking lands held by the court?
He considers you a fatebinder of unbecoming character, an insult to Tunan's good name, and he knows it's very unlikely anyone will rally to your aid should he attack, or at least that's what I've overheard from the shadows.
Yeah, but I have a whole pack of beastmen with their stank trails. You will either succumb to the stank trail or you will die.
I think the Disfavored will effortlessly stomp through your lands unless you hurry to stop them. When you have secured the mountain spire, we will discuss the next steps.
Alright. Time for fighting! I'm ready. Standing tall. But I still don't know why this is not done. Received a missive from Tunan. Fate of the Forge. Jordana, word reached the court that you have dealt with the seditious mercenaries claiming for themselves the mantle of defenders of Lethian's Crossing. You have the gratitude of both myself and the Overlord. The disruptions in the settlement long stymied the production of iron goods for the war effort. Forge Master Zedenya personally thanked me for your intervention. Congratulations. The Forge-bound Guild are a strong and tireless ally to possess. Yeah, no problem. I suppose they have to attack me and then the Trial of Archons will be done?
Yes.
Vagina!
Subway 100 bonus, then succumb to the stank trail or you will die.
Succumb to the stank trail or you will die. Thank you so much for that spinning sandwich. Tossing some extra bits in my face. I appreciate it, Simon. Alright. To the mountain spire we go. I'm just ready. Let's do it. Without further ado, let's wreck some beaches! Wreck. Yeah, BitLady, I love the way she says stuff. It's so, like, beautiful and calming, but we make her say some stuff. Fatebinder Jordana, you've made new friends, I see. Nunoval gestures lazily toward the panorama of the valley below, at the siege camps dotting the perimeter of your citadel. I am here at Blood and Mark's behest. Should you fall, I will be in possession of the spire ahead of our enemies. And though I was not instructed to aid you, he didn't specifically forbid me from cleaving a few skulls, should I feel so inclined. Jolty! Thank you for being a patron of the hype for 2 months! I hope you enjoyed your parade, and here is your royal salute! Thank you so much, my dear. Your face is everywhere, that's true. Feels Puck, man. Feels Puck, man. Had to pick a fight with the Disfavored, did you? Well, you ought to be impressed with yourself. I assumed Graven Ash was solely focused on destroying the chorus. But it seems he's found time to try and kill you, too. Should you survive this, we'll need to... The massive sculpture rumbles, shaking the masonry of the spire and sending him off balance. I want to touch the middle thing and see if I can smite my enemies. Oh, it's moving! Doing a twisty. Woo! Gotta be going, but I love you so much! I love you too so much! I hope you have such a wonderful day. You're gonna tuck her in, that's so cute. I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for stopping by and hanging out. And it was so good seeing you at PAX and licking you. We're weird. Okay, love you. Bye. Hey, Snow Owl. The orb in the center of the resonator spins with the push of some unseen force. Where the structure once exuded warmth, it now gives off a ferocious heat that singes your face the longer you stare into it. A sound like music swarms the air around the structure, but it's painful and disharmonious to your ears. Kills in Shadow snaps and snarls at the air, momentarily pained by the pitch of the spire's song. She cracks her spine and pops her shoulders, shifting uncomfortably on her bare, calloused feet. Puck Dad, were you there when I took that picture with Floppy? This was like 2 TwitchCons ago at least. Whatever TwitchCon he was at. And I was trying to be silly and pose for a picture like pretend this is his face, my microphone's his face. And I go like, but I lost my balance and like stumbled into his face with my tongue. And my tongue went in his beard. And I'm just like, oh! There's a picture of him laughing and me going, oh! It was on the show floor. Yeah, maybe it was in San Diego, San Diego. Either that or you walked by later. Anyway, there's a picture that exists. Probably on Twitter somewhere. Do not like Spire's howling. Sounds of slithering scourges, of many and more bane, chasing and biting at Beastwoman's heels. She tilts her face toward the sky, dusty snout sniffing side to side, eyes squeezed shut, and her purpled lips peel back in a satisfied smirk. But can smell. Song is making Alpha stronger, yep. The spire is now fully awake. Its long-dormant currents of energy dance to your presence. Cool! Still feel like you had beard hairs in your mouth? For years later? What was that? The Fatebinder of War crouches low, steadying himself against the vertigo of a too long glance over the edge. An assault against the Spire's foundation? Earthshaker magic, perhaps? Perchance? No, it couldn't be. I'm gonna be honest with Fatebinder New Novel because they've been pretty cool to me. They don't have to help me out. Spire often communicates in visions. Perhaps this is its way of saying it has something to discuss? I have heard Rogalis prattle on a great deal about this spire that thrusts as a blade into the sky. Like tiny daggers up to heaven. That is a quote from a My Chemical Romance song. Check my Steam when I get a minute. When I'm out of dialogue. What did you do? Puck Dad, what did you do? Before the enemy comes to claim what is ours, I suggest you explore whatever link you have to this tower. Let us hope to Kairos there's some ward that can be enacted. Else we'll have no defense but to hurl loose stones from Spire's edge. I could try proclaiming the Edict of Fire. I could try proclaiming so I can cast. That's what I thought. That was my guess, remember? That was my guess from like many moons ago. I'll shout to the valley that I have an edict from Kairos. That should get them running. That's cool. I can say I have an edict without doing an edict. They'll realize quick enough we're bluffing, but if we have any luck, some of them will run rather than risk the consequence. But yeah, I don't want to enact edicts. I'm not about that life. He settles you with a scowl, shaking his head with a sigh. I'll ignore your illicit impersonation of our old overlord this once. Yeah, thanks. Alright, I'm gonna save the game, because I don't know what's about to happen. Nothing? Man, me and my friend Tess were so weird. When we were in junior high, we were over at this other girl's house, And she left the room for some reason. And we decided that we were going to unzip our jeans and like look down at our crotches and giggle like and then when she comes in we both look up and go nothing before she can say anything, and we did. I don't know. Oh, she's married now, I think. We haven't talked in a long time. We did a lot of weird stuff. She put a video of me on Facebook. I'm kicking a baby carrot around in the guidance counselor's, like, hub. It wasn't quite an office. It was like... So the building, my high school, the hallways were like a donut. And on the second floor, there was, like, doors into the center. And it was just, like, a bunch of little glass offices. And all the guidance counselors were in there. We were just like hanging out in there one time, and I was kicking around a baby carrot, and she videotaped me. But like, why didn't they kick us out? Like, why have I been allowed to do weird shit in like school official places? Yeah, we were a strange little pair. Amplify magic. So yeah, I could do edicts, but like, I don't wanna. I spent time trying to break the edicts. Alright, I'm going to actually sleep, because we are wounded. Would you like to rest for 8 hours? It makes no sense, but yes, I would. And then I'm going to save one more time, now that we're not wounded. And then we will talk to the spire and see what we can do. The mystic hum of the spire pulses to the cadence of your heart. The ancient structure awaits your command. Touch the resonator and concentrate. Prepare yourselves. I have an edict to proclaim. As you touch the stone structure, your sense of the moment slows, and you feel the entirety of the tears at your fingertips. The spire stands ready to channel your will. Select a region to view. Oh ho ho. Vendrian's Well. So yeah, I'm here. The Edict of Fire brings the energy of fire to large regions of the world. This generates an incredible heat, sometimes flame, as well as strengthening the powers of magic. Okay, so it's not actually letting me not proclaim the edict. Exhausting desert light heat. All characters have their magic skill increased. Heals a portion of frost damage. Foes become fatigued and penalty to quickness. Empowered Bane, though. But we do have Mage Bane. What about Edict of Stone? I'm mad there aren't other edicts. Alright, minus to magic. Plus to control stone, defense against prone. Minus to magic, weakened Bane. Control stone and prone duration. What about the region? Vendrian's Well. Like, I don't want to ruin the land. This is essentially making me do this, though. I'll do fire, I guess. Oh, startled me. Alright, Edict of Fire. I wish we had an edict of, like, lightning, or an edict of, I'm going to pretend. I wonder if no matter what because it gave me the option when I was touching the resonator. I wonder if it would have given me a different option. No meds yet. Oh, God. MS, I'm sorry. Fuck. The binder takes a step back, scanning the view of the valley below, filled with the magic of your edict. Shh. It actually worked? Jordana, how? I mean, did Kairos grant you an edict to proclaim? Having broken the edict, I seem able to recreate it, if in a limited fashion. Or I can just be like, I had a feeling that might work, and be all... Yeah, best of luck, MS. Best of luck. A feeling? You had a feeling it would work, you shit? He laughs with disbelief, nearly dazed. You've grown far too much and too fast. I don't know if I should be proud or terrified. Yet I can't help but feel both in great measure. This changes everything. Every eye in the tears. The North will be upon you now. But first you must survive this battle. Go and finish your foes, while your edict has them off balance, terrified and running. Act now before they can regain their senses. He clasps a heavy hand on your shoulder to bid you well. Now I must stand sentry here at the ready to take the spire should you fall. If anyone makes it up here, they'll have to get through me. Good luck, my friend. Alright, defeat the invaders. Let's go! Let's go to the courtyard of Vendrian's Well. And destroy them! Destroy them! Damn. Yes, run away. Run away. I don't want to have to kill you. I just killed a fuck ton of people, though. But again, self-preservation. You come at me, I'm gonna set you on fire. Or lightning. Or stone you to death or something. This fucking word, the pronunciation gets me every time. Cadre. A cadre of disfavored... Oh, sorry. I thought I was gonna sneeze. A cadre of disfavored warriors, their armor stained with soot and smoke, cautiously approaches, led by Sevius, now wearing the regalia of the Iron Guard. Impossible. I have seen the blood chanters call upon fire, but this? The intensity, the heat. How have you channeled the fires of Kairos? Sevius glances back, taking stock of the troops that haven't retreated into the smoke. The faint of heart may fear your mystic fire, but I was there when the burning library was set ablaze, and it will take more than a hapless imitation of Kairos' conflagration to scare me. I'd really rather not kill you, though. Insufficient reputation. Fuck. Awaiting Sevius' signal to charge, the soldiers start chanting Graven Ash protects, and clap their weapons against their shield. Lore, fools, did you not hear me proclaim that edict? Either I cast that edict by myself, or did so with the Overlord's blessing. Think that through very carefully. No, that's the talk of a delusional child. On top of your other crimes, you now blaspheme Kairos, likening yourself to his power? Do not make us laugh. Sevius turns to his soldiers, looking to see who shares in his laughter. His guffaws fall flat when he sees his warriors shuffle nervously in silence, their weapons trembling. Enough prattle! Advance! Slay this aberration of justice, and bring glory to Graven Ash! Sevius gives a signal to attack and rushes forward with a roar. Hey, that thing! Hey, MZ, how you guys doing? Hello, the burn. Alright, Sevius, pole sana, but I'm gonna have to murder you now. I'm gonna have to murder you. What? You're not wearing the right equipment. What? Is that not a thrown weapon, what I have? Oh no. Oh guys, I fucked up. Oh shit. Oh fucking A. Oh, I'm disarmed. Okay, that's fine. That scared me. You know what we can still do? We can still do magic.
Will do.
Can't tell when I'm no longer disarmed. I will leech your might. Also, I will level up. Unspent talent points. Woohoo-wee! My finesse is powerful. Ooh, my resolve is also like real good. As is my might. I don't know what's giving me these bonuses. I think I was doing might. And what do I want to put in here? Ooh! Hell yeah, second wind, give me that. Fucking sweet, dude. Save. If I fall down, we heal.
Glory of Kairos!
Also,
What the fuck is wrong with my weapon? Good work!
Maxing dreading tomorrow? Just 8 hour long 8 hour long uni day. That sounds like a lot. It's false pit on you.
I need to try a different weapon.
Damn thing!
Where are you? Jordana, I said false pit.
Leave Lauren!
Limit to shit. Exactly.
I'll tear your skeleton out by your ass!
Exactly.
Damn thing couldn't...
Okay, yeah, so I thought what I should not have sold my scorn javelin. That was a mistake. Hello. Lantry, please. Healing, please. See, I have like throne mastery and I can't use it because I fucked up. I thought that was a javelin!
On it.
I'm getting a lot of experience with two-handed weapons. But yeah, I thought it was a javelin. Whoops. I'm gonna see. Ooh. Great sword. Cool. I'm gonna see if I can get my other weapon back. Ooh-hoo-hoo! Here we go. Beauteous. The zeal and fervor that the disfavored brought to the battle evaporate in the face of your edict and the ease with which you dispatch their leader. Your overwhelming display of power sends panic and terror rippling through the enemy ranks. The survivors carry with them rumors that defy belief. The Tears has another archon, one showing the power of Kairos, the power to cast edicts. Confusion sets in across the realm. Amid the whispers and misinformation, one fact remains consistent. The Overlord's power has been challenged. You safely assume that such rumors are making their way back to Kairos. Yeah, this is what I was worried about. But it had to happen eventually. Sweat stings your eyes as your edict bathes your spire in oppressive heat. Its weight felt everywhere in the valley. Slowly the temperature wanes, turning from nearly unbearable to almost tolerable. Over the next few days, the extreme heat eventually dissipates as your edict ends, releasing Vendrian's Well from its molten grasp. I love this art. It's so good. Oh, you dropped out of university. I didn't know that. You gather a small council of your closest allies and plan your next steps from the safety of your spire. No sooner do you get started than Kallio, Fatebinder of Tunin, pays a visit bearing an important message. No, you did not mention that. I keep hearing about this little spire you've been calling your own. Nodding with a smirk, Fatebender Kallio peers over the edge of the tower. Now that you've slaughtered those who would take your lands, I think your claim is as official as it gets. Let me guess, you're here to investigate what just happened. Naturally, she nods with a smile. Tunin expects me to give a full report, but today I come bearing an important message, not an edict, but commandments from the mouth of the Overlord all the same. No one's entirely sure what to make of you these days, Jordana. They all say you spoke an edict of fire, not a proclamation of an edict of Kairos, but your own edict of fire, your own mystic conflagration. You're no mere Fatebinder, of that much we can be certain. You've proclaimed and broken the Overlord's edicts, perhaps one too many times. If I had known you could do this when I first met you, I'd maybe have tried in earnest to kill you. I hope for the sake of Taratus that the right person has inherited this gift. I don't know what to make of you, Fatebinder. Proclaiming and breaking the Overlord's magic, claiming these awful towers. It should come as no surprise that an edict is within your grasp, but I still find room for surprise. You're powerful in ways that gang bosses and mages aren't. You commanded this place to do your bidding and unleashed something incredible on the world. That isn't the work of a Fatebinder. If anything, it's the work of an Archon. Beastwoman will follow Alpha from here to ends of Tearslands and farther still. We'll prowl deep in cold north, hunting armies of Kairos at Alpha's side, together Shadow Hunter, and Alpha will slaughter whole of Prima's tribe. She shakes her head with a grin. I always knew you'd be a delightful bit of trouble, but I didn't think you had a touch of the Overlord's power in you. Why didn't you tell me? It seems a bit presumptuous. I still don't understand. Others will fear me. I'm not sure this power is entirely my own or what it all means. I think that's closest. You've known me a long time. My greatness shouldn't be a surprise. It means you're strong, dummy. Stronger than any gang boss in the tiers. Any officer in the Legion. Maybe stronger than... I don't even know. Aww. Well, I'm glad that you decided to take care of yourself. That's definitely the most important thing. It can't have been an easy choice. Consider Kairos had a first edict, one of Storm's, I believe. And there weren't always long recitations to go with those early edicts. I would assure you Kairos had to learn to walk before running, just like you. That's troubling. I was hoping you'd be at least as informed of your talent as you are capable of invoking it. If you're careless, you could cause untold harm with your power. Curious. I suppose you've no reason to play the fool. I'll say that however it is you came into this power, know that you've drawn the attention of the Overlords, so congratulations, I think. I come bearing orders direct from the Overlord. Kairos has decreed two things. First, the Overlord has demanded that only one Archon is fit to rule the tiers. To that end, the Archons are to settle through death or dominance who is the one Archon fit to inherit the tears. Wants more civil war? Oh, it gets better than that. With a smile, she tosses a small bit of metal your way, and when it's in your hand, you recognize it as a small brooch in the style of Kairos' insignia. Kairos has decreed you are the newest Archon. Fatebender Kallio bows with exaggerated flourish. So the other Archons now have orders to control or destroy you, and the other way around. Her face becomes a beaming smile. See? This is why I try to avoid getting Kairos' attention. What if we don't fight? If you wish to loaf on your hindquarters, have at it. But I doubt the other Archons will ignore this order. Every Archon in the tiers has been given free rein to slay the others. None are protected by Kairos' peace. It is no longer a crime for Ash or Narat to kill you, or the other way around. Why can't we just be friends? Hey, Crimson Surge, what's up? How you doing? Kairos knows, rightly so, that enmities new and old will drive the Archons to mutual destruction. The Overlord need only remove the pretense of peace and watch the ensuing violence. Would you have preferred another do-or-die edict? What of the court? I think I'll let them fight it out, though. That's probably what I want to do. As per usual, Tunon has the emotional range of a pumice, but Blood and Mark seemed almost giddy. I think the old shadow is already putting names on his daggers. I was wondering if Blood and Mark would hear this order and promptly stab Tunon, but no, it would seem the Archon of Shadow is happy to serve Tunon. Makes sense. I've never known the old shadow to crave that kind of power. Like, I don't want the power either. My character wants the power in order to break from Kairos. I don't know if the game will let me do that. Please don't tell me. I'll figure it out. You might nap. Nap sounds good. I'm hungry already. I just ate 2 hours ago. Come on, body. You'll have to deal with them too. I fear greatly for how that will turn out. I imagine Tunon is too loyal to bow to you, and Blood and Mark... Rawr. Oh, I forgot to check Steam. Whoops. Hey, Kit, how you doing? I got out of combat and got distracted. 2.3 miles away. What day is the 8th? 4:30 minutes. What day is the 8th? This Sunday? Oh, 8th, 10th, 12th, 14th. Oh, it's for a kitty. I want to go see a kitty. I don't want to keep, so yeah, Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. I want to go see a kitty, but I don't want to take that many days off stream. If it wasn't at noon, I would do it. Unfortunate. Aww. Kitty. I won't go see a kitty. But yeah, I can't take that much off of stream. I'm already taking next Wednesday for a kitty. That's also decently far away, and I'd probably walk. So like walk over 2 miles, go spend time with a cat. Good news from Twitch. Emote prefix change. Oh my god, oh my god. I will look at that in just a second. I can't, like, click out of dialogue, though. Thank you for the caster's kit. Appreciate it. You're running to go see a kitty? Yeah, I could do that, but again, it's like during stream time. If they wanted me to show up after stream or before stream, I would do it, but I can't. Let them fight it out. I'll stay in my spire. Oh, come now, Jordana. Don't amaze me with your courage and daring. I might swoon and plummet from this lofty perch. She rolls her eyes with a wry smile. Let's hope Blood and Mark isn't listening. Look, I'm not about to tell you what to do, but so long as another Archon is alive, you'll need to sleep with one eye open. But hey, maybe abject cowardice is your style. Thank you for the thing. Like, I don't want to. First step is deciding you won't bow to one of the other Archons. I mean, I won't bow to them. Or maybe I will. I don't fucking know. I'm not bowing to Voices of Nerat, though. I wish you the best of luck in your upcoming struggle. Know that when you come for Blood and Mark and Tunin, I and the other Fatebinders won't interfere. That's good. I don't want to kill you. A question me and the other Binders have been asking. Can you do this again? Nunoval believes in you. Another who shall remain nameless takes the more cynical stance that the Overlord has a hand so far up your ass she can puppet your mouth, and you couldn't cast a second edict if you tried. Me, I think you have it in you. Or at least I like the idea of proclaiming an edict of yours someday. Of mine? Ooh. But yeah, I don't want to destroy the land. I'm certain I have it in me, but I don't want to. Lost fear, gained loyalty. Hell yes. That sounds remarkably wise. Eb lets out a long sigh. I think you can and should use this power to stop your foes, but as you grow in power, your edicts might remain longer. It would be a shame to leave an arcane disaster that haunts us long after the problem is solved. Yeah, that's exactly it. Considering the terrible damage you'll inflict if you screw up what you're doing, I can't blame you for being cautious. With a nod, Callio begins to make her way to the exit. When you rule Taratus, look me up. If you're successful, I know I'll be in need of a new Archon to serve. I know I'm mostly sober, but just so we're clear, you did just issue an edict, right? Lantry taps his quill to his tongue, unsure of what next to write. First you cast an edict, then this full-on war of Archons. This whole chapter of the Chronicle it's reading like fiction. So Kairos has ordered all the Archons to fight it out until only the strongest remain? I think we can safely say the Scarlet Chorus philosophy has been vindicated. A rumbling mutter stirs from under Beric's helmet, devoid of any cogent words. Alpha birthed own words of power like humans Prima called Kairos, is better mystic than Broodmother to kills in shadow, than Stonestalker's 100 blood, than Beastwoman Archon slaughtered by Mark of Shadows. She snorts and grins savagely. Kills in shadow knew Alpha was most powerful human in Tears lands. A curved claw taps the side of her snout. Nose was not wrong. One last thing, hesitating before she leaves. Callio taps the parchment she's been holding to her forehead with a self-deprecating scoff. All this talk of you being second coming of the Overlord, and I almost forgot my duties. This is a court summons from Blood and Mark, Tunan's assassin. I suggest you read it carefully as part of your preparations. Your survival may depend on it. Good luck, Archon. Good luck, Archon. Alright, let me check the thing. Let me check Steam, now that I'm not in dialogue. Puck, Dad! Because reasons. Thank you so much. You're such a nice boy. Thank you. I really appreciate it. I'll have to remember to add that to the list. Also, let me catch up on chat. It was your birthday yesterday. Happy birthday, Crimson Surge. Happy birthday, Crimson Surge. It's belated, but we are still happy and we celebrate you. What? What happened? Okay, that's not what I thought that was. I thought that was going to do emotes. Here, have this then. Who, what? I got your present. Thank you. Thank you, Puck Dad. Do you hear a train? Probably. There's a train somewhere. It's quite loud. Alright, let me look at this article that MS posted. Because, like, I might take a break. Oh, I'm also supposed to have taken a actual break so I can get water and stuff. Except from a nap. It's a Sunday. Caster commands. Okay. Yeah, I really wish that cat visit was not during stream time. One-time emote prefix name to match your username. That's cool for Dukes. That's really neat. You're eligible to do this once for every username change. So I've never changed my username. So what would he be? T-Y-L-E. The Dome. He'd be the Dome. I think he's the only one. But that's cool, though. That's really neat. That's really neat. Yeah, I think he's the only one, because nothing comes up. So yeah, he'll be the Dome. Oops. I clicked on his channel by accident. It's my 27-month sub-anniversary! I'm gonna share it in his chat. Show my sub streak. I love you! Rawr. Yeah, I know no one's in there. I just... for funsies. Anyway. Yeah, that's really cool, though. Because I can imagine if you change your name to something fairly different than what your old name was, that's probably confusing for people. Soon? I don't know about soon, but probably. Maybe try to change the emote to Lecta. You can't pick your own thing, and you have to have changed your name. That's what it said. So, like, if I changed my name to Lecta, which I can't have, by the way, then I could get them to change the prefix. But you don't get to choose your own. If I were choosing my own, I would pick Hype. Maybe one day I'll have partner and I can set my own thing and it'll be Hype. Oh, there's a lot of glowies. There's something unusual about the ink on this missive. Oh, dude, I'm gonna hold it over the candlelight. I am gonna read it, though. I will only ask once. Kid, I have to say, you never did play by the rules. Now you've ceased even pretending to serve the Overlord, to which the adjudicator is not amused. Unfortunately, the chaos you have wrought in casting an unsanctioned edict hinders our campaign in the tiers and weakens belief in the Overlord. You will at once come to our court, largely to offer penance for threatening Kairos' rule to the tiers. But do not fear, Chunan will preside without bias, and order me to execute a sentence that is fair in the eyes of the law, and only if you are found guilty at the trial. But I can promise you this, if you want to live, it would be unwise to ignore the summons, if and when you first wish to speak with the other Archons to beg mercy. We will not prevent you, but we would encourage you to refrain. At our behest, the voices of Nerat and Graven Ash are also weighing the consequences of your bald-faced rebellion. Hold the missive over candlelight. Kid, have to say you never cease to amuse. Unfortunately, you have to become too large of a... you have become too large of a threat to Chunan. This is hard to read. You have become too large of a threat. Chunan will order me to execute you at the trial. If you want to live, ignore his summons, and first speak with me at Ashweald. Mark. He just says Mark. Cute. Accept his advice. Alright, we're gonna go see Bled and Mark. Apparently, they don't care anymore about the trial of Archons. Alright. Final judgment, travel to Chunan's court? Yeah, we ain't doing that. Or we can go to Blood and Mark. That's what we're gonna do. Alright, cool. That's my dad. Classic. Bear, is that a The Room reference? I still want to watch that. Nintendo Switch is supposed to get SNES games on its online service. But just at some point today? Okay. I mean, there will be plenty of time. I know you're excited. But then you would probably be frustrated that you can't play that much, you know? It's an experience. I want the experience, man. Are you trying to piss everyone off, or do you do this for fun? I'm not judging either way, I'm just curious. Casting an edict on Vedrine's Well is a good way to shine a beacon on yourself, or paint a target. The game didn't give me an option, by the way. Verse crosses her arms and smiles. Saved your skin, didn't I? Sure did. For now, like I said. I'm not trying to prod you or suggest you made the wrong call. As someone who likes to stay discreet until she has the opening to strike a killing blow, I find your little public gesture of dominance, well, quaint. Charming. In a dumb way. Cool. Finishing the last pen strokes of a note running about his left arm, Lantry looks up at you with a nod. That would be cool. If you have, like, an armlet that has, like, paper in it and you can have a little knobby and it turns it and there's, like, a space for you to write. So you could, like, always have a notebook on you. You know, like, write stuff. It's got a little, like, hidden pen. Da-da-da-da-da-da. And you can, like, roll it to get to the next available. I want this. I always carry a notebook with me, but I want this. Someone make me a slick-ass armlet with paper and a pen that revolves around. You watched it as part of introduction to my new subject in film and media history. Logic? Since when do I ever use logic? I've never heard of Disaster Artist, I don't think. Anyway, I got distracted. Lantry looks up at you with a nod.
Not to steal your glorious day in the sun, but I must say,
oh, shit.
Now all my notes on you are suddenly worth 10 times their weight in iron. My journals will melt the linens off the ladies, I tell you.
Sounds like ladies after my own heart.
Buxom, nubile lasses with an interest in old men who know history. You need a definitive tractatus on the trials and tribulations of the Archon of the Tears. Ha! Well, you're in luck. I think one can safely conclude that you have the Overlord's attention, and that of the Tears. Soon, all of Taratas. You realize, I trust, I hope, that nobody other than Kairos has ever cast an edict until you.
Let's see what we've got here. It's also safe to assume Kairos will try to solve me. Don't change the fact I'm loyal to Kairos. I'm not, though. I want to be left alone. I want to go sail away on the seas. Happen to know when Kairos first cast an edict? Lawbreaker. Sure right now Tunin is hating himself. Are you sure history hasn't just edited or forgotten those who could rival the Overlord? I'm just gonna ask.
Good question. In parts north, it's commonly held that Kairos' Edict of Dust was the first, but it was cast in the year 11. It was just the first edict to ripple across the whole of Taratas. If you lived somewhere that used to have antelope, you probably think that's the first edict of the Overlord. But here, the answer is given to us by the Overlord's own sense of posterity. Year 0 of Kairos' calendar is said to correspond to the day Kairos went from warlord to wearer of many crowns. A victory won when the first Edict of Storms shocked both the Cloud Barons and the realm of Medrev to capitulate.
Antelope, is that an animal? It's also saying that Kairos will try to solve me.
At the same time, if you really were a meaningful threat, you'd have already been the victim of an edict, or bled in Mark's daggers. So this has me rather curious. Just what does the Overlord wish to do with you?
Well, personally, I would tell my companions, like, yeah, Tunin's gonna have Bled and Mark execute me. Movie is an adaptation of the movie. Oh, yeah. Actually, I do know that one, where they recreated it. I haven't seen it, though.
I have a hard time believing that someone would cast an edict and not have it noticed.
Yes, but maybe a rival casts an edict, Kairos kills the rival, takes credit for the events.
Well, as of now, I've seen with my own eyes that the Overlord is not unique in this regard. And I suppose you're all the evidence I need to throw suspicion on the record. Now, if you are right, that implies the Overlord has no qualms silencing and murdering those who pose a threat.
I mean...
In your case,
Madam,
at
your
least my
phone is
written
ringing.
record of you might survive.
Madam, your
See?
phone is
I'm
ringing.
being optimistic.
Sorry. Man. Alright. So, let's get going.
Indeed. Once again, I find myself wishing the days and nights would slow down just a hair. Never enough hours to journal these dense days. Let us be on our way.
Alright. So now that I'm done with this, I'm going to take a short break. I need to get water. I'm going to use the bathroom. I'll be gone like 3 minutes. And I'm also going to stretch. I urge you all as well to make sure that you are watering yourselves, getting up, taking a stretch, walking around, petting your dogs, cats, bunnies, whatever you got going on, snakes. And when I come back, we've got 2 more hours, and we're gonna go see Bled and Mark in the Ashweald. In the meantime, enjoy the music, and I will see you in about 3 minutes.